The last thing I think the passage of Psalm 128 teaches us is that we receive blessings when we fear God. Now I got to admit, when I first became a Christian and started reading this stuff about fearing God, I was going, well, wait a minute. I'm an airborne ranger. I don't fear anything. Amen? I'm not afraid of anything. I jumped out of perfectly good airplanes on purpose. I'm not afraid of anything. I deal with snakes and gators and people. And so this thought about fearing God kind of trips us up sometimes. So in my mind, I thought about how in the world is fear supposed to be a blessing? Well, I had to go back to the Hebrew language. Because the word fear used in the Old Testament is yari. And that word does mean fear and trembling and dread. But there's another definition for that word too. And that word is awe. A-W-E. And reverence. You see, when we fear God, what it means is we take God seriously. We take His Word seriously. We take His revelations to us seriously. We take His ways seriously. We don't treat God casually. As we learn from John Wesley, holiness is not an option. It's a requirement when you have a relationship with God through Jesus Christ. And this fear of the Lord doesn't push us away from God, but pulls us in closer so that we will learn from God how to do the things that pleases Him. And when we're in close, God will pour out what we need: love, compassion, protection, and help. Especially where we are spiritually lacking, so that we become a better disciple of Jesus Christ. Now I got to tell you, all of us make choices based on what fear we suffer from the most. Some of you may be spiders or cockroaches or snakes. And we make decisions. If you don't like snakes, there's probably a 99.9% chance you're not going to go camping. Amen? If you don't like water, there's probably a 99% chance you'll never go out on a lake fishing. You see how fear drives our decisions? If we're afraid to talk to people about our faith, then no one will know that you're a Christian. If we fear God the most, then fear will shape our words, our habits, our leadership within the home, and our integrity. Now, yes, over the years I have learned that God disciplines His children. And I've had a lot of discipline in my days as a Christian. But discipline isn't punishment to destroy you. Discipline is correction to restore you to a relationship with God through Jesus Christ, and to give you encouragement to keep moving forward, to continue to grow spiritually. So yes, fear God, but in a holy way.